hate me? Why does my hair hate me anyways? Hi everybody, this is just going to be a rambly Pagan Scholar video. Yeah, so I've been wanting to make this video all October. Actually, I wanted to make it back in the month before October, September, because I know my months. I learned them in 2nd grade. But, yeah, I wanted to make it in September when the Halloween stuff started coming out, and I thought, no, I'm gonna hold off until it's October, closer to Halloween, to actually do this, and it's the fucking 27th, and I'm like, oh, maybe I should make this video. Marshall and I were walking around Ross, I believe, looking at all the lovely Halloween stuff. And, I mean, it wasn't this one. I think I've showed it to you guys in a previous video, right? I know I posted it on Instagram, but it's a Halloween couple. They're so pretty and sweet. Very typical Halloween fair stuff. So we commented like, oh, it's so cute. We keep walking, and like the whitest white girls of the Dallas area were right behind us, and they were like, oh my god, that's so unwholesome. What? They're skeletons. You have one inside you. It is inside you. So, regardless, moving on. And we started this conversation how people are so removed from Thanatos, from death. Images, depictions of death in our Western society are abhorred. You're a weirdo if you like dwelling on them. You know, you're a misunderstood goth. The fact is that Western society is repulsed by death. And it's also repulsed by eros, by sexuality, by expressions of lust. It's very, very prudish here, you know, in the West. So we have this culture, this society, that says we don't think about death unless it's literally right in front of us, like somebody has died. And we don't think about lust unless we're actually doing it. And then when we're not doing it, we shame others and pretend that we don't do it. So we have this society, this zeitgeist, this beast, this behemoth of a culture that abhors death and lust. And that builds up in your societal psyche. So what do we have? We have this one holiday that we celebrate both, and that is Halloween. Halloween is all of our Eros and all of our Thanatos, and it is this boil, and it is ruptured and explodes the fuck everywhere in October. So we have zombies, and we have horror houses, and we have skeletons and rotting flesh, and then we also have like sexy banana costumes. Halloween is a phenomenon, and it's healthy, and it is wholesome. It would be more wholesome, actually no, maybe it's not wholesome. It's not wholesome to expel all of your Thanatos and all of your Eros in one holiday and just like, that's your one shot of the year. Don't think about it for the rest of the year. That's really unhealthy. Anyways, from that discussion, we also started talking about the difference between Halloween and Samhain and how both are equally important. And I do believe that they are separate phenomenon. Halloween is a secular celebration of death. Again, it's the one time that we're allowed to celebrate and talk about death and sex. So that's fun, that's good, it's important for society to do that. It should be a different kind of way, but we gotta work with what we got. Samhain is an observance. It is something that you can celebrate like we celebrate Halloween, but okay, we need to differentiate between observing and celebrating. Christian example, one celebrates Christmas by singing the carols, putting up the nativity scene, all that shit, exchanging gifts, all the customs, all of the celebrations, the parties, the things like that. One observes Christmas by going to church, by going to mass, by doing whatever Christian Christmas thing that is that your family does. If you do that. There's a difference between observing and celebrating. We can celebrate Samhain. We put up our altars, we put up our, you know, witchy things. I can't remember his name, Charlemagne. But we observe Samhain on the actual day, maybe with a ritual, or we observe it when it is actually happening, but we celebrate it before and a little bit after. So yeah, there's this tendency to say you're either for Halloween or you're for Samhain, or you lump the two together. I think that we're permitted to observe those customs of both, because I think that they do have separate customs, that it's not necessarily appropriate to have a sexy costume party for Samhain. I mean, I guess you could. I don't know what that would look like. It's just, sexy Halloween costumes are for Halloween. They're not for Samhain. I don't know. I'm getting ahead of myself with all this Eros. Um, so yeah, what are your thoughts on Eros and Thanatos? The one time that we're permitted to celebrate this out in the open in the streets, or the differences between observing and celebrating, the differences between Samhain and Halloween. I mean, there's a bunch of different questions. I just really wanted to get this video out there finally, before Samhain was over and Halloween had passed. That's another concept that I've never really understood. Why do we only celebrate before and on and never after? Alright guys, this has been a rambly weird video. I hope you liked it. If you did, you should like it, or you can subscribe. I do other weird, kooky videos like this sometimes. As always, thank you for watching. Merry meet, merry part, and merry meet again. Click subscribe. They're so happy. Bruh, I don't know how to do this. I'm a bad YouTuber. And it's in a hand. Like this is... Celebrates Easter by doing the fun... Hold on, no, that's bad too. Okay. Day after Halloween, people start posting those shitty little Christmas memes. Then Christmas comes. We've been celebrating Christmas since November 1st. And we're like, awesome, that's it. That's winter, right? Oh, wait. No, winter has just begun. I'm just going to take that part out. Hold on, I'm going to go get it. Okay.